Sometimes there is just too much that needs to be fixed and requires your attention, and compassionate healers can become quite overwhelmed. Compassionate healer, LightPath. As a compassionate healer, you care about all living things and have a deep desire to help alleviate the pain and suffering and bring wholeness to the health to the world. You know how to fix what is broken in our world. Once you have decided what it is that you would do, what you would like to heal, you know how to take the steps to do this. You have a very clear sense of right and wrong. You follow your heart, not your head, and are willing to make sacrifices for what you believe in. How lovely. Your core energy as a compassionate healer is healing people, animals, or the planet, and fixing what is wrong. The core energy represents positive core values deep within you that create an expansion of your energy, that creates positive and loving feelings. So the repercussion or the consequences of the light love coming from the actions of a healer is very positive. How you can change our world and want to be of service as a healer is profound. Being a compassionate healer means choosing what it is that you would like to heal and then taking action toward that. What you fix will be aligned with your personal beliefs, and it could involve people, animals, or our planet. The interaction that brings you the most joy and peace and a feeling of being on purpose is connecting with all living things in a loving way. How wonderful. Let me take a drink. Thank you. Who am I? Who is the compassionate healer? I respond to the world through my heart. I can trust my feelings. When I identify whether I'm feeling good or bad, I don't make mistakes. I do get into difficulty when I don't trust this and overthink or allow the opinions of others to get in the way. I am a person who cares deeply about all living things and wants to bring wholeness and health to the world. I have a clear sense of right and wrong and see the world as a positive and wonderful place. My deep commitment to the positive and good is boundless. I fix what is broken. This can be hard on me at times, as it requires me to notice what is wrong with the world so that I can get involved in repairing it. It is best for my sanity that I don't get involved in the news, media, or other stories about catastrophes. I am patient and welcome new ideas, but am impatient with routine. I work well alone, and I work well with people. I follow my heart, not my head, when making decisions. I am very unsettled by disharmony in my own life and put a great deal of effort into having things run smoothly. I admit that sometimes I heal what doesn't need to be healed and need to respect boundaries. This interference only comes from a real desire to heal, even when my self-healing is the appropriate course of action. What am I doing here as a compassionate healer? My joy comes from helping to alleviate pain and suffering and bring wholeness and health to all living things. I am driven by a strong desire to contribute to the welfare of all living things. I make a conscious and deep commitment to the good of the world and am willing to make sacrifices for what I believe in. The compassionate healer characteristics: follow heart, not head. Help alleviate pain and suffering. Deep commitment to good. Care deeply about all living things. Do whatever it takes to get strong desire to contribute to a welfare of all beings and things. Work well alone and with others. Want to bring health to the world. Conscious and deep commitment to good and bring wholeness and health to all. I am a positive person. Who is the compassionate healer? Special gifts and greatness of a compassionate healer. Restorative person who values honor and has patience. Remembering that your superpower is love. So, some meanings and understanding for restorative, honor, and patience. Restorative. Compassionate healers helps make others feel good. You care deeply about all living things and are always on the lookout for things, plants, animals, and people, to fix. You instinctively know how to fix what is broken and help alleviate pain and suffering. It could be someone close to you or a group that you support. You want to bring wholeness and health to others. Knowing how to make others feel better is an incredible life skill. You just know how to fix and have a strong desire to contribute to the welfare of all. Sometimes there is just too much that needs to be fixed and requires your attention, and compassionate healers can become quite overwhelmed. You do need to be vigilant for when you are healing what doesn't need to be healed. Being watchful of becoming interfering. Learning to respect boundaries is a part of your journey. You also need to be cautious of others relying on you too much, on you to make them feel better. Honor. Compassionate healers have a very clear sense of right and wrong, and you follow your heart, not your head. You make a deep conscious commitment to good. This honor makes you vulnerable to judgment from others who may feel threatened by you. Compassionate healers, confidence helps you feel accepted. Your open heart helps you to feel positive. You are a cup half full person. You are a positive person who prefers to see the world as a wonderful place. Patience. Compassionate healers are naturally calm and composed and are open to new ideas. You work well alone and also with others. You connect with others in a loving way, and this gives you great patience. Although patient with others, you are very unsettled by disharmony in your own life and put a great deal of effort into having things run smoothly. This could manifest negatively as people-pleasing and sometimes as victim mentality. More compassionate healer tools, your light switch questions. Questions to ask yourself to actively engage your compassionate healer. How can I fix this? Is this something that is broken and needs healing, or is this time to allow things to unfold? Great questions. Your RX. Prescriptive action that you can take to trigger your compassionate healer. Stop watching, listening, and reading bad news. Make a clear assessment of whether to get involved. So in a nutshell, for a compassionate healer, compassionate, confidence, empowered, and gentle, as well, depth. People who have passed over, who have the same soul paths as what I have just read of a compassionate healer, is George Harrison, Kurt Cobain, John Lennon, lovely, or compassionate healers. We're compassionate healers.